All right, friends. Hands on lap, back to straight. Thank you. Hands on lap. Yes. All right, friends. So we've been talking a lot about the character skill grit. Say grit.
Grit.
We've been talking about the character skill grit, and today we're going to dive into more about what the word grit means. We're going to dive into about what the word grit means. So I'm going to give you the definition of the word grit. Grit means to try even when things are hard. Grit means to try even when things are hard. It's just like one of our school values of persistence. Say persistence.
Persistence.
Grit.
Grit.
Repeat after me. Grit is
trying
even when things are hard. Yes. So we've been learning about a lot this year. We've been learning about bundles of tens, place values. We've been learning how to read books. We've been doing so many things, friends. And Sally has to know, has it been hard? Sally has to know. Hands back and out. But have we tried? Have we pushed through? Hands back and out. Yes, we have, and that's called grit. That's called what?
Grit.
Remember, grit is trying even when things are hard. Friends, there was a time when I was your age. It was a long time ago when Mr. Bradford was your age. And Mr. Bradford had to show grit. I was 6 years old, and I got my first bike. But Mr. Bradford couldn't drive. He couldn't ride that bike. I couldn't pedal. I couldn't keep my feet on the pedal. I used to fall off. I used to fall off again. I couldn't keep the bike balanced. But I didn't want to ride those training wheels no more, so I just kept trying. Every day I went outside, I kept riding that bike. I kept trying. Was it hard? Yes, it was hard. But Mr. Bradford kept trying. And I got back on that bike. Every day after school, I got on that bike and I went. And then one day, I had a friend named Roderick. We used to ride bikes together. And one day, I finally learned how to ride that bike. I showed grit. I showed what?
Grit.
I tried even when it was hard. I tried even though I couldn't ride that bike and it was hard for me to keep it balanced and for me not to fall off. I tried even though it was hard. And I showed grit. I showed what?
Grit.
So, strong silent hand in your own words, after me just telling you about my instance and what grit means. Strong silent hand, put in your own words, what is grit to you? Hands back to left track, Aubrey. Aubrey, what is grit to you?
Showing bravery.
Showing bravery. Hands back and left track, beautiful.
Grit is trying when it's very hard. You never give up.
Track Ace. Ace, what does grit mean to you? What does grit mean to you?
Try. I think grit means to me. You try hard. You don't give up.
And you don't give up. I'll take three more. Latrell.
What grit means to me is try your best and never giving up.
Never giving up. Anthony's.
I think grit means it's something hard to give up, usually on time.
Go to the back, Kira. Track Kira.
I think what grit is when you try and you don't give up.
And you don't give up. All right, eyes back on me. Friends, you're going to talk with your partners. Blue and purple, green and yellow. Friends in red. Joan Ashley and Orion. Beautiful and Kira. Aiden and Aubrey. Zakaya and London. You're going to turn and talk with your partner about a time you had to show grit. Remember, Mr. Bradford had to show grit by not giving up when it was hard to learn how to ride a bike. You're going to turn and talk with your partner about a time you showed grit. And what did you do in that moment and what happened? So that looks like maybe I was working on a math exit ticket and it was hard and I showed grit by not giving up. Maybe it was I wanted to bake cookies with my granny and I couldn't get the recipe down and I never gave up. You're going to turn to your partner when I sing the song, and you're going to talk about with your partner a time you showed grit and what you did. Partner in blue will go first, partner in green will go first, and then friends on the outside row, friends with the shortest hair will go first. Turn eye to eye, knee to knee. Turn to your partner in 1, 2, 3. You can share with these friends right here. Friends in purple, friends in green, friends with the shortest hair. You will have 15 seconds. Or you will have 25 seconds. Talking about how you show grit. Go. Catch a bubble, partner 2. How did you show grit? Go. Catch your bubble. If you have a partner 3, go ahead and talk. And if you were a partner who didn't get to finish, you may finish what you have to say. Alright, bring it back. 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 Hands back and lap. Back to the straight. Strong style am. Who can share out what their partner talk about and how they show grit? Hands back and lap. Track Milo.
When I was on my bike, I asked my uncle, can he take my trainers off? Then I asked him, can he help me ride my bike? Then I tried myself, and when I failed, I kept trying again. But one day, I learned how to ride my bike.
Track London. Loud and proud.
One time I showed grit, when I did not ride my hoverboard, I kept on trying, and I got it the next day.
She rode her hoverboard and she kept trying. That can be tricky. Really good. Track Anila.
How I showed grit is when I was doing my step test, I was trying to pass a 5 and I did.
Good job. One more friend. Beautiful. Track Beautiful.
And one time I showed grit by helping my granny while she was sick.
By helping your granny when she was sick. All right, hands back and lap, backs up straight. So we're gonna write down on chart paper some ways in which we could show grit when things get hard. So I'm gonna write grit up here. And grit, remember, grit means trying when things are hard. And we're gonna write down some tips that we could use when things are hard, and we need to keep trying. Ace, what is the tip?
My tip is I always buy a skateboard.
Well, what is a tip that we can use when something is hard? We can do what?
Keep trying.
We can keep trying. What is something else that we can do? Zakiah?
We can keep on trying even when it's hard.
So keep trying. I'll add that. Even when it's hard. What is something else? Olivia?
Showing bravery.
Showing bravery. I agree. You gotta show bravery. What is something else we can do by to show grit? What is something, Jacoby?
That if you ride a hoverboard, it's gonna be hard, but you need to keep trying and don't let yourself down.
Sometimes, that was a good one. Sometimes it'll be hard, but keep trying. What about when we're reading a book and we're getting step tested? What is a tip we could use? Micaiah. Trying. We have trying right here. Judge your hands and left. Yes.
You can, if you read the book in the word very tricky, keep trying until you get the word right.
Keep trying until you get it right. I'm here trying a lot. And one more. One more. Zante.
Do not never give up on yourself.
Yes. Do not. Let me put that in big letters. Never give up on your. All right, friends. So we just talked about the character skill of grit, and I'm going to be checking the rest of the year and making sure that we are showing grit in the classroom. That means we're working hard and trying, hands back and left, and trying when things are hard. That means that we're going to be trying and working hard even when things are hard. Capiche?